Virgo, let me be straight with you today. Not dramatic, not building toward a revelation, just honest from the first sentence. Something is shifting in your life. Not because the universe has decided to reward you with a sudden windfall or because a cosmic timer has gone off marking you as the chosen recipient of simultaneous romantic and financial abundance, but because of something more real and more durable than that, because of the specific accumulated quietly significant work you have been doing on yourself and in your life that has been building toward a different quality of daily experience than the one you have been managing through. That is the honest version of what I see in these cards today. Not a lottery win, not a person appearing from nowhere who solves every romantic question, a shift real and earned, and approaching with the specific momentum of things that have been building long enough to finally arrive. And I want to talk about what that actually looks like. Drop the word ERA in the comments and subscribe to this channel. Because the era that is beginning is worth understanding clearly rather than in the breathless, everything is perfect version that does not actually prepare you to live it. The love dimension first. Because it is the one most people click for and it deserves honest treatment. Something is resolving in your romantic life. Not perfectly, not in the all questions answered, no more uncertainty way that the congratulations in advance framing might suggest. In the specific, a key thing is becoming clearer way of someone who has been in a period of genuine confusion or genuine waiting or genuine wondering about where something is going and who is now approaching the moment where the wondering has a more concrete answer available to it. That answer is not guaranteed to be everything you hoped, but it is genuine. It is the real answer rather than the suspended, still waiting, nothing has resolved answer you have been living with. And real answers, even imperfect ones, are the foundation that actual decisions can be made from, that actual lives can be built from. What is moving toward resolution is the question you have been sitting with longest, the one that has had the most weight, the one that has occupied the most interior space in the quiet moments when you are honest with yourself about what you are actually hoping for. That question is finding its answer in the form of someone's honesty finally arriving, or a situation finally clarifying, or your own understanding of what you actually want becoming sharp enough that you can act from it rather than continuing to wait for more information. The love win is the arrival of clarity. And clarity, when you have been living without it, is genuinely worth celebrating. The money dimension, the practical, this is actually happening financial shift. Something concrete is moving in your material circumstances. Not the abundant universe, endless wealth, zero stress version that is not quite honest about how financial reality works. Something real, a specific opportunity or a resolution of something that has been pending or a recognition of your value in a professional context that produces a tangible, measurable difference in your circumstances. The shift is proportionate, not lottery ticket proportionate, work and capability meeting the right moment proportionate, which is actually the more satisfying kind because it is yours in the specific, I built this this is the return on what invested sense that external windfalls are not. What I see specifically is a door that has been partly open becoming fully open, an opportunity that has been developing in the background of your professional life, reaching the point of its concrete expression. A conversation that leads somewhere real, a decision from someone with the power to make a decision that affects your circumstances going in your favor. It is real. It requires your full engagement rather than passive receiving. And it is available right now in a way it was not available 6 months ago because you have built something in the intervening time that makes you ready for it. I want to talk about what abundance era actually means because it is the phrase in the title and it can mean very different things depending on how you hold it. If you hold it as the version where everything becomes easy and unlimited and stress-free and the universe simply provides regardless of your engagement, that version is not real, and holding it will make you passive at exactly the moment when active engagement is what the opportunity requires. If you hold it as the version where the quality of your daily life genuinely improves because real things are shifting in real directions, where the financial situation is more solid, where the romantic situation is more clear, where the general texture of living is closer to what you actually want rather than what you have been managing with that version is real. That version is what is approaching. The abundance era is not the end of difficulty. It is the beginning of a period where the specific, grinding, nothing is resolving quality of the period you have been in gives way to something that has more genuine movement in it, more real development, more of the feeling of being a person whose life is actually going somewhere rather than a person who is maintaining a position while waiting for something to change. Things are changing. That is the honest version of congratulations. Let me say something about the work that produced this, because the shift that is coming did not arrive randomly. You have been showing up in the specific, not always rewarded, continue anyway quality of someone who has kept going through a period that has not consistently given back what it required, who has maintained a quality of engagement with their own life, their work, their relationships, their own development that did not diminish when the external confirmation of its value was absent. That consistency is what has built the foundation that the current shift is happening on. The opportunity that is approaching has your name on it specifically because of what you have built. The clarity that is arriving in the romantic dimension has been made possible by the specific, honest, I am going to be real about what I want growth you have done in how you understand yourself and what you need. The congratulations are real, just not because something is being handed to you, because something you built is arriving at its fruit. That is the more satisfying version and the more accurate one. What does the now of this look like practically? What does starting now actually require? It requires attention. The specific, I am going to be fully present in what is developing quality of someone who understands that opportunities at this level of realness require your genuine engagement rather than your passive hope. The opportunity in the professional dimension will require you to show up for it with the full version of your capability. The clarity in the romantic dimension will require you to respond to what you receive with your own honest truth rather than a managed version of it. It requires willingness to receive. Virgo has a complicated relationship with receiving, with letting good things land fully, with not immediately qualifying them or finding the reason they might not be as good as they appear or protecting yourself from the full experience of something positive arriving. Let what is coming land fully. The financial shift, the romantic clarity, the general quality of a period that is better than the one you have been in. Let yourself actually be in it rather than half present and half managing your own response to it. And it requires continuation. The abundance era is not a destination you arrive at and then stop moving. It is a quality of momentum that requires ongoing, genuine engagement. The same showing up that built the foundation continues to be what sustains what is built on it. Let me close simply. Love is moving toward clarity for you. Money is moving towards something more solid. The general quality of your circumstances is shifting in a real direction, not because of magic, because of you, because of what you have built and what you are capable of, and the specific, genuine quality of who you are when you are being fully yourself in your own life. Congratulations are appropriate, just for the real thing rather than the fantasy version. The real thing is enough, more than enough. It is actually extraordinary when you see it clearly. Tell me in the comments, what does your abundance era look like when you are being honest about it rather than aspirational about it? Drop ERA if this reading found you somewhere grounded and real today. Tell me what is actually shifting, what you actually feel moving, what the real version of the improvement in your circumstances looks like. Because the real version is worth celebrating. Genuinely, with everything, Virgo. I will see you in the next one.